Hey pals, Jeanette here, and I'm just a working mom, military vet, and an all-around hot mess. If you're new here, consider subscribing. Here you'll find more videos just like this one on how to be less of a hot mess and more of a hot mom. In today's video, we'll go through the 7 types of goals working moms like you need to have right now, and really anyone else. I feel like we're always giving to everyone else, but we're not really focusing on us. So let's do that. Let's make that for 2019. If you want the worksheet, it's down in the description below. You can download it, and you're my pal, so you can have it for free. So, number 1, career goals. We're working moms, right? But if you're not a working mom and you're a stay-at-home mom, this also includes you. So that means whatever job you're doing, you need to be better at it. I don't care what it is. It could be getting that next promotion. It could be being the go-to expert on something. Maybe that means getting a specific award or something like that. When I was in the military, the best award that I ever received was the team of the quarter, because that meant that my team that I was leading did better than all the rest, and I was super pumped up and proud of that. So number 1, career goals. Number 2, financial goals. I know this is a touchy subject for some. Money's always been something that I was kind of embarrassed about. Like, we would have money or we wouldn't have money, and I for sure did not know how to manage it. I'd blow it like in the first few days I got my paycheck, and I was like, well, I guess I'm just gonna pray that I can make it for the next 2 weeks. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. But that was before I found my mentor, Dave Ramsey. Now, if you don't have a mentor financially, Google him. Not right now. Like, watch this video, but like in 2 seconds. Google Dave Ramsey and like fall in love with him like I did. So now our goal, because of Dave, is to pay off all of our debt. And we're almost there. So that's going to be our number 1 focus financially for 2019. And no matter what your goals are, financially, make sure that your partner's on board, because it's silly to dream one thing and your partner dreaming about another thing. You guys aren't on the same page. Or do you have a case of, I make money, I can do what I want, because that's obviously what my problem is. Because I feel like if I'm also contributing, I can do whatever I want with my money. But really, it's not my money, it's our money, because we are a collective whole. So, another goal could be to go on vacation, pay off debt, or any really large purchase or anything like that. Make sure you get it down on paper though. So, number 1, career. Number 2, finance. And number 3, personal development. So, this is all about you. What do you want to be better at? Do you want to read more books? Do you want to have a better attitude at work? You can do that, girl. You got this. This is what will make you a better person and how you think that will better yourself. Mine is to create an online course about goal setting. So hopefully, pal, when I do that, you'll be in that class with me. Also, I want to read more books. So obviously, I bought an Audible subscription. So number 1, career. Number 2, finance. Number 3, personal development. That leads us to number 4, which is spiritual. So that doesn't always mean get closer to God, but it can. But it can also mean anything that makes your soul feel good. So for me, that's God. For me, that's going to church. For me, that's reading the Word on a daily basis. But that could also mean volunteering. That could also mean meditating. That could also mean being more mindful about things. Mine used to be mountain biking. I love being out in the woods and just being wild and my hair blowing in the wind and just being in the mountains and seeing God's great creation. But I have kids now, so that doesn't really work as much. So, yeah. But, so like I said, mine is to spend more time with God and letting Him know I'm thankful for everything that He's given us and just being appreciative to the Father that gives us all, right? So number 1, career. Number 2, finance. Number 3, personal development. Number 4, spiritual. And number 5, education. So that could literally be anything. Like in the military, it was career development courses, it was leadership courses, and degree-centered courses. And now in my job now, it's taking a new cert so that way I can get a promotion. But I also want to be awesome at this YouTube thing and digital marketing, so I'm also taking online seminars and a degree program on that. So what can you do to further your education in your career field? But that can also kind of cross over to personal development. But if you want to be that Pinterest mom and get that Cricut and like do all that fancy jazz, girl, I feel you. I cannot do that, but I want you to do that and learn more about that. So just, watch some YouTube videos on that, learn some more. That's considered education as well. So 1, career. 2, finance. 3, personal development. 4, spiritual. 5, education. 6, relationship goals. So I didn't talk to my dad for 5 years once. This game got heavy. Then I didn't also cry because I was shut down. My heart was shut down. I also didn't cry for that whole time, and then another 3 years after that. And I didn't know how to have relationships. I didn't know how to be a friend. I didn't know how to be a partner. I didn't know how to be nothing, right? So that's something that I had to work on. I was a super shitty friend. I was selfish and didn't care about anyone because I thought nobody cared about me. And I was like, well, if they don't care about me, then they're not going to do this. And if they do that, I'm cutting them off. Done. They're out of my life forever. A little dramatic, right? But that was how I thought. I don't know why, but that's how I thought. So after years of therapy, because I'm a big proponent of therapy, and working on my relationships intentionally, I'm happily married now. Y'all, I got the ring. This is not the real ring, but I got the ring. And it takes work. Like, I mean, like, work. Like, work, girl. Like, you need to work on this. This is not something that's going to come easy because it's a different person. You have to figure out what their love language is. You have to figure out how to love them how they want to be loved. Because how I want to be loved, like, I want you to do something for me. My husband, he wants words of affirmation. So I have to remind myself to do that. At first it was, okay, I got to put this in my phone. Remind him to tell him that I appreciate him about something. But now I just do it because it's become a habit for me. And now my goal is to continue to love him in his love language and to learn what my daughter's is because she's a new little person and try and love her in her love language. But for you, that could mean, you know, not being an ass to your boss, or leaving work stress at work, or having dedicated time with your family and friends, individual or as a group, right? So that's number 6. And then our last one, number 7, is physical and health goals. Now, girl, if you don't work on you, ain't nobody else gonna work on you, okay? And besides, if you don't work on you, there are other people depending on you, not only your littles, but your husband or your partner, and all those people at work, they're depending on you for something, right? So that means you have to work on you. You have to get your eating right, you have to drink your water, you have to get physical. And I'm not talking about you need to go run a marathon, but I mean, if you are, maybe you should try a triathlon. But I'm talking about walk daily. Just do something to get your body out there and moving. So if all you can do right now is walk to the mailbox, girl, you better strut to that mailbox. You better just move it on down the road. Keep doing that every single day. So mine is to walk my 10,000 steps. I've got a Fitbit for Christmas. And I'm going to walk my 10,000 steps. I'd be walking at work, but I can't really have my Fitbit there. So, yeah. So that's my goal. And I also challenge you to do that. I challenge you to regularly exercise, no matter what that looks like for you. And to cut something negative food-wise out of your diet. If that means you cut out caffeine, you cut out sugar, you cut out something. Cut something out. That's for 2019. That's your 7 goals. So we got career, finance, personal development, spiritual, educational, relationship, and physical health, basically. Your body. Okay. So I've got a worksheet down below so that way you can figure out what your goals are. And it's a little worksheet. You can download it. You're my pal. Just, hook it up. And you need this, okay? Pal, you need this. You need to work on these goals. You need to figure out what they are. You need to write them down. Get in front of them because you need to take care of you this year. Now leave me a purple heart in the comments below if this helped you, if you download the worksheet. If you think I'm silly, I don't care. Just leave me a purple heart because purple is my favorite color. And I love purple hearts. And yeah, so just do that. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, pal.